Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. Just watching. We should have some double rocket launch here, as we just went under 1K science, and there they go. All right, I like the double synchronous rocket launches. I did a little bit of redesign up here in between episodes. The lines feeding the control units are still there, but I went through and I also set up a robot system. These chests just weren't draining out fast enough. I thought the robots would help with that. I took out the belts and just made those storage chests and provider chests. And also with the control units, I set those two provider chests as well as requester chests up here. Kind of a combo requester thing to kind of keep the look, but to get the bulk of the items transported by robot, just to get them there fast enough. It is definitely the bottleneck on our rocket launches. But yeah, no, it's working out well, I think. We are finally caught back up control-wise. Taking a look over here at control. Blue circuits are starting to back up now. Looks like we are... Well, and the speed modules are starting to back up too. That's good news. That makes me happy. I think we finally got this taken care of. I did add an extra factory on the end of these, and the reason why was just to get a fully compressed belt in order to better feed these machines up here. And I did a little bit of shenanigans with the inserters in order to just basically get a full compressed belt coming out. And something that kind of irked me, got 3 full compressed belts here coming out. I put in a balancer here from the blueprint book that I had, and look, 3 compressed belts in, 3 uncompressed belts coming out. That's kind of annoying. I may go and just take that balancer out just to fix that. That's blueprints that you download off the internet right there. And partially one of the reasons why I'm doing the Kitch's Blueprint Book series, just so I can have a standard set of good balancers that I can use. But right now, we are in steel here. And let's see, I cleared out the steel stations because they just weren't moving fast enough for me. I've talked about doing it. I want to do it to where we combine these into one station. And I do have a blueprint here that I saved from the old one. So I'm going to take it and let's remove the track. Get that radar out of there too. And let's go ahead and place it down right there. I think that'll work. All right, and we need to do a little bit of adjustment here. Let's see, we need to take out this underground line because we're not going to run that underground anymore. Basically, the left side is going to feed the left side, and the right side is going to feed the right side. And I'm hoping that we can just fill up this train a little bit faster. I think instead of having 2 trains just sitting here waiting indefinitely, I would just like to go ahead and grab them. And let's grab these radars too. We can probably just replace that with 1. All right, so I'm going to take this underground, I guess. Just 4 of them. And let's pull out, let's see, let's grab our 8x8 balancer. So I think that's the way I want to do this. Yeah, we'll just put an 8x8 balancer down and go ahead and hook these guys up. But we only want to do it every other splitter to try to get it out as good as possible. So you will go up to this one. And you will go... Did I take that all? Let's just take it all the way. So it looks kind of okay. All right, so you're going to go in there. You're going to go in there. You're going to go in there. Let's see. You are going to go into there. And you're just going to go straight in. see, I don't think we need to do that little tricky-do thing anymore. I think we just want to take you straight down and go in. Straight down, go in. Straight down, go in. And yeah, this can just go. And since they're all feeding the same balancer, I don't think we have to worry about doing that stuff. All right, let's get you like that. That'll start loading that side. And let's change the name of that station to Steel. And when we remove you, let's send you on to Steel. You'll come around and take care of that. All right, I think we can get rid of all of this stuff now. All right, and basically just do the exact same thing, but on this side. So over there, there, and there. Pull out our 8x8 balancer. Make sure it's facing the right way. All right, you're gonna go connect there. Oh, not there. 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 And that. All right, then we just need to feed them with you guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, man. So close. There we go. You go there. You go there. And you go there. All right, and that gets that done, and I'm hoping that is going to make this fill up a ton faster. I don't know if it will or not, but I hope it does. All right, why are you like that? Oh, that's because we made a station here and don't have that blocked off. We need to get some more chain signals, so we can get that set up properly, or properly-er. And let's see. I'm finally in a situation where it's kind of dark outside. Let's just take a look. Okay, we're now making 3.8 gigawatts on the nuclear power, and it looks like the solar panels are kicking on right now, and we just used a tiny little bit of that accumulator charge. So I think we got our electricity buffer in there. I'm going to go ahead and say that is true. Huh, that's awesome. Probably burning through a lot of nuclear fuel. And, you know, you can set up a circuit that saves your nuclear fuel, but, I mean, I don't think I'm in any danger of running low on nuclear fuel. I just haven't worried about it. I just haven't worried about it at all. Just insert it in there. Just burn it off. Who cares? All right, so I put all my blueprints and stuff in here. Let's gather all this stuff back, actually, and we can dump off you guys in there. And let's see, do I even have any chain signals? I don't have any train signals at all. Get some. And let's go and see if we can situate this a little bit better. Again, we're not going to really have trains going around here, so I don't know it's that important, but I don't know. I just feel like it should be done. All right, that should take care of that. We are backing up a little bit there. I'm not too concerned about that, though. Maybe just for fun, let's split that between two lines. And are you kind of doing the same thing over here? Yeah, a little bit. Split you guys between two lines, too. No, that feels hacky to me. And the reason why is I don't want these two lines backing up. So I think it would be in our best interest to go ahead and try to split this out a little bit properly. Yeah, even though it's not going to be terribly effective, it's gonna keep it running, right? And I think we have an interest in doing that. Let's see. Actually, we want to make you go before, so maybe something like that. Oh, that won't stretch. Right, that'll move that to the other side. And like I said, just freeing these up so they don't get backed up, so this side doesn't get clogged and the trains don't get just stuck there indefinitely. So yeah, I'm not sure it makes me feel better, but I don't know. I feel like I'd rather have one station there filling up those trains faster than I would have two stations where they just kind of sit there forever. Just kind of splitting hairs at this point. It's kind of a good position to be in. We've got good power. We've got good production, hopefully, still. Kind of take a look. We've got all that stuff backed up. Looks like we just had some launches. How many launches do we have? 558. That's respectable. All you guys going good still? How is the science situation here? 1, 9. Okay, blue's catching back up. That's good. Everybody else seems to be topped off. We're backed up on copper. We've got a lot of iron here. We've got a lot of copper here. We've got a lot of stone brick. Got a full iron train that just came in. Plastic still looking good. Lube still looking good. Storage on the sulfuric acid is still looking good. Let's hop in the train. I'm just going to head back to the main building while we're sitting and looking at things. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier. Have I mentioned this station yet? I put this station in. One of my in-between episodes. We had all our iron trains going up to this one right here, and it was just getting extremely clogged. And so I moved some of them down here, and we've only got one right now, and I don't know why that is. Smelt iron ore 3. Smelt iron ore 4. Smelt iron ore 1. Let's switch you over there. Inventory full. Yeah, because Smelt iron ore 3, that's the steel train, isn't it? Yeah, I don't want you going there. I want you going to 4 as well. Alright, so now 2 of them go there. And 3 of them go up there, but that's 2 stations. And that seems a little bit more reasonable to me. It was flowing better than it was back when they were just in a big long line here waiting to get into these 2 stations. I also had it set up as 2 separate stations, which was causing a clog up as well. That is free now. And steel installed because these trains had run out of fuel. That was taken care of, just because those networks were separated. And I'm trying to think of what else had occurred. Oh yeah, we're getting attacked. Boy, that wall was a good idea. We haven't worried about biters in I don't know how long. Control, how's it going here? You're still backed up. Nice, very nice. I do like that. I expanded these green circuits out as well. I forgot about that. Basically, we're getting a fully compressed green belt coming out now, like for reals. Basically, what I did was just put an extra machine here on the end, right here. You know, it's like the 1-to-1 ratio thing, right? That we discovered a couple of episodes ago. It's not a 1-to-1 ratio. It's a 1.1 to 1 ratio, which is why it wasn't filling it out properly. And yeah, we've got some inserters that are just kind of hanging around, like this one here, and you know, we're not utilizing these machines to their full potential, but you know, I don't care. We're getting 3 full compressed belts out. And one thing that kind of annoys me is we're getting 3 full compressed belts out. Look at that. Beautiful, right? And then I send it through a balancer for reasons that aren't entirely clear to me right now. And we get 3 non-compressed belts on the way out. So I do want to end up replacing that. And you know what? Let's just do that. Let's just do that now while I'm thinking about it. You go through all that work to get 3 compressed belts, and you put it in a balancer, and it messes everything up. That's, with the balancers, why you always want to read the fine print. Sometimes they are not perfect. I think if I recall correctly, the powers of 2. Any balancer that's a power of 2, those are the ones that you want to stick with. Those are the ones that are really, really, really good. Anything that's not a power of 2 is one that you need to watch out for, if you're concerned about full throughput. All right, let's see. We've got this guy intertwined in here. I'm wondering if we're going to cause a big mess if we try to remove it. All right, that looks good. All right, let's throw these guys here. All right, but yeah, this is definitely looking a lot better. Look at all these red circuits. Everything's fine. Copper's looking light, but we're only using half of the belt anyway, and it's actually kind of backing up a little bit. Not sure if that 1-to-4 ratio is right. There seems to be a lot here on the end. Maybe 1-to-5. Maybe it's 1-to-6, just like the unbeaconed. I don't know. But much happier with that now. All right. Let's see. I think I'm gonna head to Rocket Building. Let's see. Just looking over things. 14 million coal there. 6.2 million coal there. Low density structures. Good. Way backed up. Science is still sciencing. Let's take a look at the refinery. Ooh, that's starting to bunch up on one side. I don't particularly care for that, but plastic looks good. Lube, stuff like that. Let's go do something about that real quick. I just don't like it. I don't think it's really affecting anything other than just the hairs on the back of my neck. But we'll take care of that. Just looking at production stats here real quick. Let's go out to 10 minutes so it stays somewhat stable. We are consuming 1K science a minute to the nose. And we're actually overproducing some of the sciences a little bit, the space science and the blue science. But on the others, we are at 1K a minute production. Where's purple? Okay, purple's a little low, but it's on the way up. Yeah. Now it's on the way down. It's on the way up. Way down. Well, hopefully as the timeline gets a little bit longer, we'll be able to... Okay, let's see. What's going on here? Okay, let's see. Let's do that. Oh, see, that's still going to cause it to back up, huh? Let's see. Can we do that on the outside, maybe? Well, that'll drain some of them. And we'll send you guys across. Didn't mean to put 2 there. Want to kind of free up that flow a little bit and get these belts somewhat filled up. All right, didn't really fix the problem much, but helped out a little bit. Just want to build up more of a buffer on the belts. No real reason why. All right, well, I think we may be in a pretty good state right now. I can't really think of anything else to do unless there's something wrong with this setup. No, this setup's been solid since day 1. Nuclear fuel. Still got copper down there. What's our mining productivity? 190%. That is pretty good. All right, so yeah, there's not a whole lot to do here other than just kind of hang out for a bit and watch the stats go up and see if we are going to get our if we can maintain this. I'm shooting for, I don't know, like an hour of straight constant 1K a minute. I think that's the goal I'm looking for, at least to call this factory good for a little bit. Well, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I would, again, like to apologize over the last couple of videos. There's been some issues with quality. I've tried to bump up the bit rate. Hopefully that'll help a little bit, especially around the science facility. And the audio thing, I'm still trying to figure out. I did a couple of test recordings and they sounded good. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I'm hoping that this one is actually sounding better. Again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.